Hold on to your hats, 49ers fans. Rumors are swirling that a star defensive end is looking to leave his current team, and the 49ers might be in the driver's seat to make a blockbuster trade. Can you picture the dynamic duo of Bosa and this elite edge rusher wreaking havoc on opposing offenses? This is a pivotal moment for our franchise, and we need to be ready to pounce. Want to stay in the loop on all the latest developments? Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Myles Garrett has officially requested a trade, and that's sending shockwaves through the NFL. As a die-hard San Francisco 49ers fan, I can't help but feel this is a golden opportunity for our team. After 8 long years with the Cleveland Browns, Garrett is looking for a contender, and honestly, who can blame him? He's a generational talent, a future Hall of Famer, and he deserves to play for a team that has a shot at the Super Bowl. 4. The 49ers, this is a pivotal moment. Ever since Nick Bosa was drafted in 2019, the Niners have been searching for that perfect edge rusher to complement him on the line. Imagine Garrett lining up opposite Bosa. That's a nightmare for any opposing quarterback. We're talking about one of the best defensive ends in the league, joining forces with another elite player. It's a defensive dream come true. But let's be real here. To snag Garrett, the 49ers would likely have to part with their 11th overall pick in the upcoming draft and possibly more. Sure, we could opt for a younger, cheaper edge rusher through the draft, but let's not kid ourselves. While that rookie might have potential, he's not going to deliver the same immediate impact that Garrett would bring. This guy was the first overall pick in 2017 for a reason, and he's one of the most talented players to ever grace the field. Now, if the 49ers don't make a move for Garrett, you can bet your bottom dollar that another contender will. Teams like the Buffalo Bills or Washington Commanders could easily swoop in and make an offer. And let me tell you, if that happens, the chances of the 49ers winning a Super Bowl could take a serious hit. We need to be proactive, and we need to act fast. If the Niners are serious about competing for a championship, they can't afford to sit on their hands. This is the time to make a statement. Acquiring Garrett would not only bolster our defense, but would also send a clear message to the rest of the league that we're all in. It's a chance to regain some ground in the division and the conference, and honestly, what better way to do that than by bringing in one of the best players in the sport? But here's where I'm torn. Do I think this is the best decision? On one hand, Garrett is an elite player, and the prospect of him wearing red and gold is exciting. On the other hand, giving up significant draft capital for a player, no matter how talented, is a risky move. The future of our team is at stake, and while I believe in the urgency to win now, I also worry about long-term implications. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you all in favor of trading for Garrett, or do you think we should stick to our draft strategy? This is a pivotal moment for our franchise, and every fan's voice matters in this conversation. Browns superstar pass rusher Myles Garrett has officially requested a trade, and as a passionate San Francisco 49ers fan, I can't help but feel a rush of excitement at the possibility. This isn't just any player. We're talking about a future Hall of Famer who has consistently dominated the league. Garrett's stats are jaw-dropping: 16, 13, and 14 sacks over the past 4 seasons. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, even against teams that game plan specifically to stop him. Now, the 49ers have a chance to make a splash in the trade market, and I'm all for it. The front office has never shied away from bold moves, and pairing Garrett with Nick Bosa? That's a defensive dream come true. Imagine the havoc those two could wreak on opposing quarterbacks. We all know that the 49ers have the resources. With over $43 million in effective cap space and 5 picks in the top 100, they have the ammunition to pull off this trade. But let's talk about the numbers. Cleveland would need to eat over $36 million in dead money if they trade Garrett before June 1st. A post-June 1st trade reduces that to $14.7 million. This could play into the timing of any potential deal. For the 49ers, Garrett's cap hit would only be about $5 million for 2025, thanks to his structure being loaded with bonuses. That's a steal for a player of his caliber. Now, what would it take to make this trade happen? If I'm the Browns, I'm asking for a first-round pick at the very least. The 49ers would have to consider a combination of picks, maybe a first, a day 2 pick, and potentially a player like Yetur Gross-Matos. But let's be real, a player of Garrett's stature doesn't come cheap, nor should he. Cleveland isn't in a position of strength here. Garrett's trade request signals that he wants out, and that gives the 49ers an edge in negotiations. They could leverage that as they reach out to the Browns, suggesting that the price might not be as steep as it could be under different circumstances. However, the competition will be fierce. Teams across the NFL will be vying for his services, particularly those in the NFC who want to keep a player of his caliber away from their rivals. And here's the thing. If we're talking about the future of the 49ers, adding Garrett could be a game-changer. The team is already a playoff contender, and Garrett would elevate that defense to another level. It's not just about winning now, it's about building a championship-caliber roster for years to come. But here's my honest take. I'm torn. Is trading multiple picks for a 29-year-old worth it? On one hand, we've seen what elite pass rushers can do in this league. They can change the course of a game, and Garrett is one of the best. On the other hand, giving away valuable draft assets could hurt the team's long-term plans. But then again, how many players like Garrett are available? This is a unique opportunity that the 49ers must seriously consider. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think trading for Myles Garrett is the right move? Or should the 49ers hold on to their picks and build through the draft? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. This is a pivotal moment for our franchise, and it's crucial that we make the right choice. If this trade goes through, it could redefine the 49ers defense for years. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay in the loop as this story develops. The off-season is just heating up, and I'm excited to see where this goes.